This is a painting of me by my great friend Frank Flood, painter and theatre designer. It's based on an event that took place in my life in 1959, when my father on New Year's Eve decided that he wanted to have television pictures in our house, and the only way to get them was to put an aerial on the roof. So at 3 o'clock he went up there with his uncle, my uncle Paddy, and they erected an aerial, but there were no pictures. At 10 o'clock in the evening, after it had snowed for several hours, my dad came down to the kitchen, looking like the abominable snowman, and told me that I was going up the aerial. So up onto the roof I got, terrified. My uncle and my dad put me on the aluminium pole and they pushed me up into the sky. My dad told me to turn the aerial towards England. England? I had no idea where England was. "Where's England, Dad?" I asked him. "It's towards the river, son. Turn the aerial towards the river." So I did. I turned the aerial towards the river. But as you can see from the painting, St. Lawrence O'Toole's church, that iconic church in Seville Place, was directly between us and a television picture. However, later on that evening, after much moving of aerials and moving of the television set itself, we got a picture. But my ma was broken-hearted when the Queen of England came on to the strains of the British national anthem, came on our television sitting on a horse. "What's she doing coming into my kitchen?" me ma asked me that. "Ah, Anna, it's television, and it's a miracle." I've always loved that story. And it was a central part of my solo show, 44 Seville Place, which I had the great pleasure to present in the Viking Theatre, a very, very special place for me, a very special room, a room with a tremendous atmosphere, a room with a fabulous local audience. I have never enjoyed myself as much in the theatre as I have in the Viking. It has become part of my heart. So my heart is in the Viking. And at this bad time for all of us, it's good to remember back to some of the great nights there and to think about the future great nights that we're going to have when all of this passes.